Today we'll be installing an outlet safely. First, what you'll need is an electric screwdriver, manual screwdriver, outlet, voltage tester, receptacle tester, outlet cover, screw right in there, pencil, wire cutters, and some electrical tape. First, we need to make sure that your electricity's off. So, what you need to do is you need to take your voltage tester, put it near your wires, beep like that, means your electricity's on. So go turn your electricity off in the breaker box. If you have pesky family members that like to mess with the electricity, first what you gotta do, turn off your electricity from where you're working on your outlet, and then put a sign over that says, "Do not touch, working on electricity." Now that we're back from turning off our electricity, we have to make sure it's off. So take your voltage tester and put it near your wires again. Look at that, it's off. So now that we know it's off, we're gonna screw this in, the outlet. But it's too hard for me, so I'm gonna call my assistant. Assistant!
Here. Okay, you want this wired up? Okay.
Yeah. Why wouldn't I?
First off, we gotta wire the black wire. The black wire would be your hot wire.
Okay.
The hot wire is gonna go on the brass screws.
Okay.
The white wire is your neutral wire. That's gonna go on the silver screws.
Okay.
And then the copper wire, the plain copper wire, is gonna go on the grounding screw.
So the green screw is a grounding screw. Alright?
So we can grab a pair of wire strippers.
Okay.
You got two different pair of wire strippers. Doesn't really matter. These ones here are really nice if you got to strip. If you got to strip a whole piece of wire, like the white part of the wire off, you can buy these at Lowe's.
But
These wire strippers are a lot nicer. They have this spot right here, and that is for if you got to take the safety coating on this wire off. Like this is, what is this, 12-2 wire? They got a 12-2 spot. You clip it there. Just like that. It's a lot easier to do it that way than with a utility knife. We're going to strip some wire off in here.
okay.
Strip some wire off this neutral wire. Okay. Alright, and an easy way to do this, to make your little loop on the end, you want to put a loop on the end of your wire. You don't want to be sticking them in these holes. That's what them holes are for, but it's not a real safe way. You don't get a lot of contact on your wire if you stick it in that hole. So you're a lot safer to put it on the screw. So you take the tip of your pliers right here on the tip, and you'll be able to hook right on the end of that wire and then roll it over. And it makes a nice little loop.
Now you can roll it around the screw.
Do it to both of them. Right on the tip of the wire and roll it over. And it makes you a nice loop. Oh, but we got the
Got the top one yet.
copper. I'm going to cut that a little bit shorter. All right, roll it over. Now, what you see my boy do also, he checked these wires. You might want. All right, that's off. Just
It's
you
only
might
doing
wanna-
that because you're hitting against it. And
Also, check inside. If you got more than one wire in your outlet box, you might check them all so you don't get electrocuted.
Alright, so if you can hear this thing beeping, it's only because he's hitting it against the wires. See, it's off. But if I just bang it against it like this, right? Yeah, see, it does that. I don't know why.
My hot wire goes on the brass nut. You want to also put this on the way you want the wire to go around the screw the way you're spinning the screw. I like to.
Is that important for a reason though?
Yes, if you don't put it on the other way, or if you put it on the other way, when you try to tighten up your screw, the wire can come off. So.
Oh, you don't want that to happen.
I'm using a drill.
Electric.
neutral wire. You see the wire strippers. Just crimping that around there so it's on there tighter. Ground on. These up in a little bit.
Will I be able to do anything later?
Yep.
That one goes around the green screw.
You can ask me questions, I don't care.
Okay. Are you gonna tighten that?
Yep, gotta tighten. It's like trying to get them around there better.
That way it doesn't fall off when you try to screw it in.
Yep.
Smart.
Screw it on. Alright, we got, oh, you wanna screw these other ones in, you don't have no wires on, screw them in tight.
But not too tight. Not too tight.
Then you take your electrical tape, and wrap it around your outlet. Cover up these screws.
Is that important? What? Is there any specific reason you need to do that?
I just do this for safety. That way when I push this outlet in the box, just in case something else would touch these screws together, you don't start a fire or
Get electrocuted?
just safer this way.
He's just trying to make sure you guys are safe.
If you don't feel safe doing this, just call an electrician.
You'll have to spend a pretty penny, but it'll be fine.
Alright, now I got it all wired up. When you push this back in the box, you're going to want to try to fold these wires. You got to try to fold them up in there.
And also, line up these screws with those holes. Line up the top screws and the bottom screws with the holes.
Drill.
What's in there?
That's how you would wire that up.
What do you need this for, though?
That will be for later. Let's just put this over to be safe. You gotta use this one.
Okay. Oh, it's a flathead.
Yep. Let's put that on.
Now that we've got the outlet back on and the cover on, we can take this off because your pesky family members aren't even here. You just realized. And you can turn your breaker, and you can turn the switch right back on. But now that we have the electricity on, we have to make sure we've got the correct wiring. Take your
Outlet tester.
Take your outlet tester. Take your acceptable tester and plug it in. There's instructions on the top if you don't know what the lights mean. 2 lights over here mean that you've got the correct wiring. So, look at that, we've got the correct wiring. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and always turn on the bell to never miss a video.
In the future, we plan on doing some more DIY projects on the house, and we're planning on doing some woodworking projects with my boys. And we're thinking about making maybe a big, huge slingshot to sling pumpkins out across the field.
And a potato launcher.
Maybe a potato launcher? That sounds like a good idea.
What about a marshmallow launcher? Can I launch marshmallows?
Sure, we could just do a marshmallow launcher. All right. Cool. Thank you.